Are you a freshman living in the apartments? Are you low on plus dollars? Do you want to eat healthier here at Cal Poly? If you answered yes to these questions, then this video is for you. Campus Market. Here you can buy a quick burger, a cup of coffee, or even Cal Poly's own chocolate. But most importantly for you freshmen living in apartments, it is here that you find the items to make a balanced and affordable breakfast. Through this video, we hope to communicate that limiting your Einstein's consumption and eating a healthier, homemade meal is not only a necessary part of staying on budget, but can also be a very simple and routine process. After all, with only $13.25 a day for apartment residents, one can only buy so many strawberry banana smoothies. Today, using our combined experience from health classes and a full 1.5 quarters of on-campus living, we would like to share with you our tried and true plan for a balanced breakfast. Whole wheat bread is this meal's source of grains containing fiber and B vitamins. We have cheddar cheese containing calcium, protein, and vitamin B12. An apple is half of this meal's fruit source containing carbs and fiber, and a mango rounds out the fruit category with 100% of daily vitamin C. Eggs round out the meal's protein source with 6 grams of protein per egg, lots of vitamin D, and lastly, chocolate milk is a great source of calcium. You will need a few items of your own to cook with. We recommend butter as a versatile cooking spray substitute. Next, you will need a pan to cook the eggs and grilled cheese in. Next, a spatula and knives for their obvious functions. Napkin and cup for their obvious functions. And lastly, a plate and fork to eat with. Now that you have all the necessary supplies, let's cook. We recommend starting with the grilled cheese as it may take the longest, although if you have a second pan, we also recommend heating that up as well for the eggs. To begin, turn on the burners and be careful as the pan heats up. To avoid having to grease the pan and for extra flavor, butter one side of each slice. Place the buttered side of one piece down, followed by 2 slices of cheese, and then the other slice, butter up. Cooking on medium heat will allow you enough time to cut up an apple before you have to flip the grilled cheese. Not much needs to be said about cutting up an apple other than to be careful about cutting yourself with a knife, although it is quite interesting to note the technique that Kyer uses here while cutting. Notice how thin the core is after he is done. The less waste, the better. Prepping the egg pan is simply buttering it and letting it heat if it hasn't already. One important thing to mention here, however, is cooking logistics. It may seem like common sense, but always have a small plan in mind for your cooking procedures. That is, know what pans go where, know which of your burners take longer, have a place to store the hot grilled cheese when it's done, as in the microwave oven. As previously mentioned, consider using the downtime when cooking to prepare other items like the drinks and place settings. This will look different for everyone and will even change from meal to meal, but an effective cook is one that manages their time well. Just something to think about. If you haven't prepared the eggs already, it's useful to know that there are many variations on cooking eggs. Some of our favorites are poached, sunny side up, over easy, hard boiled, and soft boiled. In fact, allu.com has a great article entitled 16 Ways to Cook Eggs that's worth checking out. Try some new methods every now and again. To cook the eggs as we did here, beat them until the whites and yolks are one. Pour the eggs into the pan and stir fry. If you have any shredded cheese or would like to add some milk to the eggs to make them fluffier, now is the time to do it, right before you turn off the heat. We didn't hear, but again, just something to consider when making your own eggs. Again, with cutting fruit, especially the mango, it is easy to use too much force and cut yourself. To avoid this, go easy, making small light movements with the knife. To cut the mango, avoid the central flat seed. It is about 3/4 of the length of the mango, but only about a 1/2 inch thick. Cut off 2 main side slices similar to Kyer's apple technique. Next, slice cross-hatched patterns into the mango flesh. Once this is done, invert the peels for easier eating. Peel the rest of the mango and simply eat that as you would an apple. To top the breakfast off, pour yourself a glass of chocolate milk. And voila, you are done. Enjoy your breakfast.